The haven to me means that as a person on this earth, I have been given the privilege to make a difference.
I've been volunteering here at the Haven for 2 years. I first started coming to the Haven with my daughter Hannah. She goes to St John's, and part of their cadet program is that they can do community service hours.
I decided to keep coming because I love the ponies so much. Maggie and Jackson are my favourite horses. They're coming home with me, and Maggie has a brown body and a blonde mane, and Jackson has a brown body and a black mane.
My daughter and I, Emma, have recently started volunteering here at Miniatur Haven. Through her posts, I realised that she actually needed help. Because it had been going for about 6 years or so, I just automatically assumed that she had the volunteers and the help needed, that she needed to continue, and it was not the case.
It'll actually be 7 years next month. I decided to return to riding as an adult, and my second ride in, I had an accident on a horse, but I still had a love for horses. Anyway, we decided to move to the country, and we got a couple of wee minis. And then I discovered the plight of miniature horses. We started to see some very sad cases of little minis, and so we started taking them in. I've lost count about how many we've taken in and rehome. So that's how it all started, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, up to 29 we've had here. Sad as it is, they end up at the dog tucker man, and this was the upsetting thing for us. Generally, people with not a lot of knowledge will decide to offer a home, but they're really difficult to keep. They're not like a big horse that you can keep out on grass 24/7. So there are days here that I fly solo, and that is really tough going. We rely heavily on volunteers, and I personally rely heavily on my husband. One of the ponies that isn't here any longer is called Breeze, and she came to us emaciated, and our vet came and he said, I'll give you 24 hours. I was determined. Then he came back and gave us 48 hours, and then he gave us 3 days because he didn't think we could save her. And then it got to a week, and then it got to 2 weeks, and then he was like, okay, you win. So she was a real standout story for us.
Jen she always gives everyone a second chance. She's always nice, and she always perseveres, and she never gives up.
Wonderful, sweet, kind, big-hearted lady.
She's passionate about saving and minis and rescuing minis and educating people about how to look after metabolic and laminitic horses. She's tenacious in her fight for a better life for horses, and it's just been a pleasure to meet her and to be able to be here and support her and help her in her journey and her vision.
Always got a big smile, our Jen.
The haven to me means that as a person on this earth, I have been given the privilege to make a difference. Why I would like to make a bigger difference, I guess I need to acknowledge and accept that what we're doing is enough. But it's really every time you do something for one little mini, you've made a difference in that little mini's life. And every time you help an owner, you've changed the life for that one horse, one pony, one mini, one donkey.